Ever wondered how computers communicate with each other? That's where networking comes in. Networking is the process of linking two or more computers together, enabling them to share resources and communicate. This is critical because it allows users to share data, files, and applications, as well as access the internet and other online resources. Now let's talk about the three main types of networks. First, there's the local area network, or LAN, which is a small network typically confined to a single building or home. Then we have the wide area network, or WAN, which is a larger network that can span cities, countries, or even the globe. Lastly, we have the metropolitan area network, or MAN, which is larger than a LAN but smaller than a WAN, typically covering a city or metropolitan area. Networking is the backbone of modern communication. Without it, the digital world as we know it would cease to exist. So, what makes up a network? Let's dive into the key components. At the heart of any network are the computers. These devices connect to the network to share resources and communicate with each other. To do this, they need network interface cards, or NICs, which are pieces of hardware that allow computers to connect to the network. But how do these computers physically link up? That's where cables come in. These are the physical wires that connect computers together. Hubs and switches are also critical, acting as central connecting points for multiple computers. They manage and direct communication flow within the network. Then we have routers, devices that connect different networks together, enabling information to be shared across locations. Finally, we have modems, devices that connect computers to the internet, opening up a world of online resources. Each of these components plays a vital role in ensuring smooth and efficient communication between devices on a network. Now, how are these devices arranged in a network? That's where network topologies come in. Network topology refers to the physical or logical arrangement of devices on a network. It's like a map that guides data on its journey through the network. There are four main types of network topologies. First, we have the bus topology, where all devices are connected to a single cable, like passengers on a bus. Next, there's the ring topology. Picture a circle of friends holding hands. That's how devices are linked in a ring topology. The third one is the star topology, where all devices are connected to a central hub or switch, like the spokes on a bicycle wheel. Lastly, we have the mesh topology. This is more like a web where devices are interconnected in a non-linear fashion. Each topology has its pros and cons, and the choice of topology can greatly impact the performance and reliability of a network. But how do these devices know how to communicate with each other? That's where network protocols come in. These are sets of rules or standards that dictate how devices on a network interact and exchange information. Think of them as the language that our devices speak to each other. One of the most common protocols you might have heard of is TCP/IP, or Transmission Control Protocol Internet Protocol. This is the backbone of the internet, helping devices connect and communicate with each other online. Then there's HTTP, or Hypertext Transfer Protocol. It's what allows us to browse the web, transferring web pages from servers to our browsers. FTP, the File Transfer Protocol, facilitates the transfer of files between computers, while SMTP, or Simple Mail Transfer Protocol, governs how we send and receive emails. These protocols are what make it possible for us to browse the web, send emails, and transfer files. So that's a brief introduction to the world of networking. We've delved into the process of connecting computers together to share resources and communicate, highlighting the importance of networking in our digital age. We've explored the three main types of networks: local area networks, wide area networks, and metropolitan area networks, each varying in size and coverage area. We've also looked at the key components of a network, which include computers, network interface cards, cables, hubs, switches, routers, and modems. Each component plays a vital role in establishing and maintaining network connectivity. We've discussed the four main types of network topologies: bus, ring, star, and mesh, each with its unique layout and connection method. And finally, we've talked about network protocols, the rules that govern how devices communicate on a network, with a focus on commonly used ones like TCP/IP, HTTP, FTP, and SMTP. With these basics, you're well on your way to understanding how our interconnected world works. Stay tuned for more.